with another tutorial. This is actually an easy one. So this is going to be like a beginner tutorial. It's basically going to be, I've got this little, so cute, 16-ounce little coffee travel mug. This is from Tipsy Magnolia. And I've had these for quite a while. So, yeah. Tipsy Magnolia. That's who it's from. I bought it from Steel Magnolia, but they're now Tipsy Magnolia. So that's what this is. Little cute little coffee tumbler. So all we're going to do with this, I've already painted it white, and I just painted it with the Apple Barrel acrylic white paint. Because again, it's raining here and I can't spray paint. I would have loved to have spray painted this, but it is what it is. So what we're going to do, like I said, this is going to be super easy. We're going to do a glitter ombre on this tumbler, and I've got a really cute little, like pumpkin spice decal from Creative Fabrica that we're going to put on it. So it's going to be easy breezy. So we're going to be using Scoville from PDB for the bottom of the cup, and then Magnolia Blossom also from PDB for the top of the cup. So, I don't know if I have a tutorial on how to ombre, but I'll have to go look. I don't know. But, we're going to ombre these together, and then we'll get some epoxy put on it, smooth it all down, and get our little decal put on it. It'll be super cute. It'll be a super cute little coffee, and it's like the perfect size coffee mug. So, we'll get started. I'm actually going to be putting the glitter on with Mod Podge today. And that is because I just don't feel like mixing up epoxy today. I've already mixed some epoxy for a couple cups I have turning. So, let me get y'all down a little bit where you can see what I'm doing. And I will come back on here and we'll get this Mod Podge put on and get these cups glittered. Okay, I've got my big old jug of Mod Podge here. And I'm just going to put it on with just a little sponge brush. Another reason I'm using Mod Podge is because when I do ombres, I need a little bit more time as far as getting the glitter put on, because you don't just throw the glitter on and go with it. So I'm putting a kind of, I say kind of thick, but it's I'm putting a good amount of Mod Podge on this cup. And it's white, so you can't tell, you know, where, if you missed any spots, but you can always go back over it if you need to. The hardest part is getting in this handle right here and making sure that you get the glue all around the spots. So, I just got glue on my butcher paper, but it'll be all right. And I think I might actually mix a little bit of that Scoville, just a tiny bit of that Scoville into the whiter epoxy, just to give it a little bit of color in the white part. But since we are doing a decal on it, I did want like white up on top. So you just want to make sure you get this handle really, really well. The handle is always the hardest part for me, and I don't know why I choose to do handles on tutorials, but I do, and I got way too much right there. So we'll just stick that on the bottom. All right, and I think I've got it pretty much all covered. I think we're good. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side, and if we need it later, we'll go with it. I'm going to do the Scoville first, and there is, again, I know I tell y'all this every time, but there is a, I do have a code down below for PDB. And so what I'm doing is I'm just going up like about as high as I want the orange. I just want it a little bit over that little raised area right there. And I'm going to have to do another coat because I should have painted this cup, the bottom of this cup orange, but it'll be all right. We'll live. We can always do another coat. That's why I don't like to use Mod Podge, or that's why one of the reasons I do like to use Mod Podge, because I can just throw another coat on there. See how white that is? So I will have to put another coat of orange on here. I am the messiest. So I'm just getting a little bit on that handle right there. And then on the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the white. The white should actually be okay. I should probably only have to do one area of the white. So I'm going to start up at the top and get that. The top of your cup and the bottom of your cup dry the fastest. So if you can get the top and the bottom first, you'll be good to go. So I'm just kind of putting this on, and I was going to mix some of that in, but I didn't. Oh well, maybe it'll be okay. It should be fine without it. Make sure I'm getting that handle really well. And it's hard to get the inside of the handle sometimes. Especially when you do an ombre, it's hard to get the inside of the handle. So, okay, now what we're going to do, I'm going to flip this over to where it's just the 3 dots. And I am just going to kind of let that fall where it may. I'm holding my cup at an angle. And this still comes out really fast, but... Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the Scoville. I'm going to tilt my cup at an angle the other direction, and I hope you can see this, and I'm trying to make it where it just comes out very slow. So you don't want it just kind of dumping out all over the place. And with my heavy hand, I tend to do that every now and then. So you just want to kind of ombre that, whoopsie, just like that. You just want to kind of ombre that orange into the white. And you're just going to do this until you're happy with it. So, and I'm kind of holding the glitter up about 4 or 5 inches up. Then I'm going to do the same thing again. And like I said, you're just going to do this until your heart is happy with what you did. So the higher up you hold your glitter, the more it helps, kind of. So I'm going to hold it up like this, and I'm holding it up kind of high. I don't know if you can tell because of but I just want that white glitter just to barely fall into that orange. Not that fast. And they do have, you can use a tea strainer as well. You can also use your fingers like this to kind of ombre it on. Sometimes I do that because sometimes it's easier for me to do that. It's kind of tough to ombre colors that are so different. So that's what we have so far. So I think I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit. It'll need to dry for just a little bit. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm actually going to do another coat of the Scoville. And then I'm going to actually get that a little bit more blended. So we'll let that dry for just a little bit and then we'll be back. Okay, y'all. I screwed up off camera. And I tried to go ahead and cover the glitter on this cup before it dried, and I kind of messed it up, so it clumped up a little bit. So I am actually taking my little makeup brush this time, and this is what it looks like. So it kind of clumped up, and so I had to kind of scrape off all the clumps. But I'm taking my makeup brush right now this time, and this, I just washed this, so it's a little bit damp. So I'm going to actually use this to put on my glitter, my Mod Podge. I haven't used Mod Podge in so long. I think that I always had issues when I used the those other brushes. So ignore the comment about the brushes. I don't know. Maybe I just messed it up. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna redo this glitter real quick, and hopefully this will be the last coat. And I had an idea, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna actually go over this one again too. And on your second coat, you just kind of want to don't have a real heavy hand when you brush this Mod Podge on, because it will clump. Your glitter will clump. So we're just doing this again. And it wouldn't be a tutorial, guys, if I didn't show you my mess ups. So there you go. Us little crafters don't always do it perfect. That's for dang sure. So, I have an idea. And I'm actually going to... So, this is Cavalier. Okay? It's a little bit darker, and I'll show you the difference. It's darker than Scoville. This is Scoville. This is Cavalier. So I'm actually going to do a couple of, I'm going to go over it with the Scoville, and then I'm just going to kind of, or actually I'm going to go over it, yeah, with the Scoville, and then I'm going to dust it with the Cavalier. So, I'm just going to go over this again. I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful this time. Get that, so we can get that coverage on there hopefully this time. And I did let this this has been drying for about an hour, I guess, because I had to go run a couple of errands. So see, that coverage is a lot better. So let me just sprinkle, sprinkle on the handle. That's my singing skills for you today. I'm just trying to get this, every side of this handle. The handles are hard to do. So, okay, I think we got it. So now I'm just going to like sprinkle this right here instead of doing what I did before, and just kind of, And the reason I'm doing it this way is because these two colors are just, they're very not similar is what they are. They're very not similar. So, let's switch out my paper here. All right, now I'm going to take the Cavalier, and I'm going to do it out of the shaker part. And I'm just going to, whoa! I was going to say, I just want to sprinkle it on. And this just will give it a little bit more depth. That Scoville was not as dark as I thought it was. So when I looked at the decal that we're going to put on it, it's just a little bit, it wasn't quite dark enough for the decal we're putting on it. So I'm holding this up really, really high. Just kind of giving it, like I said, giving it some dimension. The bottom, I'm actually just gonna sprinkle on the bottom. Okay. So there is our oranges. So I'm going to put this back in this bottle really quick so we can go over that white part again with the Magnolia Blossom. The Magnolia Blossom is one of my favorite light colored, it's one of my favorite light colored glitters from PDB. PDB is very quickly becoming my very favorite glitter of all time. Like, I just love, love, love it. So we'll go over this top portion again really quick before it dries. And the top didn't actually do too bad. It was just mainly the orange that messed me up. All right. Okay, now we're going to start with trying to ombre this again. And I think we might actually be able to do a little bit better job of doing this. Yes, that is a lot better. Okay, there we go, guys. It took us a couple of tries, but we finally got it. So now what I'll do is I will let this, I'm going to let this dry for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to go in and spray it very good, probably 2 or 3 coats with Rust-Oleum Clear. I see a spot I missed. I'll go in and get it sprayed with the Rust-Oleum Clear, and then we will get some epoxy on it, and I will come back once that's done. I don't know if it'll need 1 or 2 coats of epoxy, but we'll do what we need to do, and we'll come back and it'll be ready for the decal. So, there you go. Okay, guys, we have our cup all epoxied. She's really pretty. So, I could not find my water slide paper, so we're not using a thing from Creative Fabrica. We're actually going to use, I just found this little decal on Cricut Design Space, so I'm using it, and I'm using my Tech Wrap Craft vinyl. So it's kind of a chrome or mirror vinyl. So I printed off a bunch of little leaves, and I have fall, so it's going to actually look like fall vibes. So if I can't see that. So anyways, I just printed off a bunch of little leaves and stuff that we're going to put on this cup. And I tried to match the colors with this Tech Wrap vinyl. So, and this is all actually Tech Wrap vinyl. So, we've got and I don't know if you can see this on camera or not, but I used kind of a burgundy chrome to match the darker colors of the orange. And then the stickers are just, I just did the orange chrome vinyl. And then the Vibes name is gold chrome. So they're actually having a really, really good sale right now. So I'm going to link them below. I'll give you a link for Tech Wrap, and you can actually go on and use my code and save a couple of doll hairs. So I'm just using my transfer tape, and I'm just going to get these put on. Since they're all different colors, we kind of have to layer them. And I do better when they're actually, and I just did that off camera, I'm sorry about that. But I do better when I layer on the cup. So right-handed person is going to be holding it this way. So you're going to want to put the, let me get my little cup cradle. You're going to want to put the cup on, or put the decal on this side of the cup. So you just want to make sure that you get this as straight as you can. And y'all, I ran out of transfer tape. Y'all know my favorite is either the Tech Wrap transfer tape or the Cricut transfer tape. I ran out of both. So I'm actually using contact paper. So this is just contact paper I bought, and here's the back of it. But this is actually just contact paper, you know, like you use for your cabinets and stuff, that I bought at the dollar store. So, and it actually works really good. So, but I love the Tech Wrap transfer tape. It's probably, out of all of them, it's probably my favorite. Until I started using this, and this works really good as well. The only thing is that I've noticed with this transfer tape, you can't use it as much. You know, normally you would use your transfer tape and then put it back or whatever. You'd be able to use it multiple times. With this, you can't use it that many times. So, but I think this will turn out really cute anyway. I don't know what happened to my, I may be out of water slide paper. I haven't done a water slide in a long time. So, and I'm sorry this is upside down for y'all, but okay. So in this decal, it had this little flower. So I'm gonna off to the side here. So I'm gonna use this one, and then the other ones I just chose just some random, not flowers, but leaves. I just chose some random leaves to stick on there. See, you can't use this one. Like, you can't use these a lot. Like 2 or 3 times maybe. And like with my Tech Wrap transfer tape, I could use it several times. Like, I would use it until it wasn't working anymore, basically. Before I had to get a new piece. I'm sorry if y'all see my head in here. You don't? Okay, good. And so I just, and that is what she looks like. It turned out really cute. So I'm just going to take these other leaves and kind of stick them around the back side, because I think they'll be really cute. I'm going to get another piece of transfer tape here. Actually, I might be able just to use this other side, so let me try that. So again, I just did the leaves the same color as, I kind of tried to match the glitter a little bit and all that good stuff, but so I'll just kind of scatter these just randomly all over the cup on the back here, and I think it'll turn out really cute. And I'm not doing any kind of speed up or anything on here because it's not going to take long. Let's do another one of these. So again, this is just a little simple cup. It's not fancy. It's not, I mean, it looks fancy, but I think the chrome vinyl really brings out, you know, everything in this cup. So it's just super cute, and it's easy. Like this was 2 coats of epoxy. I put a coat of epoxy on there, I sanded it, and then threw another coat on there. So it's, I mean, it wasn't hard to do. My ombre's not perfect, but that's okay. And I think one more coat of epoxy and we are done with this pretty little fall tumbler. She turned out super cute, and these colors really bring out the glitter color. So there's the back. And if you wanted to add more down here in the glitter, you could. I just don't want to do that. So, but there's a cute little coffee cup for whenever you need one. And I still have epoxy. I still need to clean the top of it before I epoxy it again. But it turned out really cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm working on another one, and it's probably going to be kind of short because it's just going to be like half of a tutorial, because you've seen me do most of the other stuff that I did on this tumbler. But here's our tumbler that was going to be on the next one. So, but I'm going to get to working on that. I'll get a final coat of epoxy on this, and I will see you guys next time. Y'all have a great week. Bye.